would be great, right? With that introduction, I will get into Cheerios features. What you can do is like you see a QR code here, right? So the best way to experience features is just to scan this QR code using your phone. If you do that, you will be redirected to our WhatsApp bot, and then you can try out all of the features that we have created for you uh, in your own time, right? While we'll be covering a few of those features today, that would be a really nice way to understand what new stuff is coming on Cheerio. So I talked about me, I talked about Cheerio. Let me talk about our roadmap, right? So as you know that we started with only WhatsApp as a channel, but we have expanded to mail, SMS, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Messenger as well. Messenger is currently in beta. A lot of you might have started seeing it on your dashboards. If you're not seeing it yet, then within a couple of weeks, you'll start seeing it. There are lots of big brands that work with us, Deep Learn, Mama Earth, Indocent, Atomberg Fans. These are just a few examples, but there are much bigger companies as well. And we are serving currently about 700 plus companies worldwide, out of which about 250 are based out of North America and the rest are primarily in India. Right now, in terms of our roadmap, right, like you saw that we were initially just a marketing platform. We were helping people send out messages across multiple channels. Then we slowly started becoming a marketing automation platform. We put a lot of effort in workflows, in chatbots, in bringing ChatGPT and Gemini into Cheerio. And then we moved to support automation also. If you have seen our inbox lately, you might have seen that we have added a lot of features that can help you track how each of the support agents are performing. Are they spending enough time on resolving these chats? Are they able to uh, get a great rating out of your customer or not? Right? And are they able to reply and respond within the time limit that is specified by your company, the first response time, right? And slowly now we are also moving towards being AI enabled. In terms of AI enablement, of course, you can generate images and text and templates using Cheerio, and you don't need to pay for a premium Chat GPT or Gemini because you're using our integrations. But there are other things as well. You can build a whole support journey or a product catalog that really understands users' questions. For example, if your product is like Tiffany, for example, the diamond company, right? And you want to buy a engagement ring. Now, it may be very hard for you to see the whole catalog of Tiffany. So you can just say that, hey, my budget is 2 lakh rupees. I want maybe 30 cent diamond and I want it in platinum, right? Now, a chat GPT on your WhatsApp should be able to give you a lot of recommendations. So that is how we are becoming AI enabled. We will show demos of these things very soon. In terms of the key features that we are covering in this webinar, we'll be talking about the Cheerio wallet. Previously, the interaction had been a little bit manual in nature, where we used to send payment links to you and you would recharge that way. So now Cheerio wallet is coming soon to everyone, and you should be able to directly recharge whenever you want. We have also added WhatsApp flows, so WhatsApp forms and all can be easily done. Even embeddable forms can be easily done. So you can actually create a whole form and you can put it on your website, and you can, whenever somebody fills it out, they can get a WhatsApp, an email. For example, you might have filled out the webinar form for us, right? That was a Cheerio form. And you would have gotten a WhatsApp after that and probably an email after 2 or 3 days, right? So all of that was automation. You can do it in 2 minutes and it's very easy to do. We also provide webhooks where you can connect to any third-party app. For example, if you really want to connect to your internal database, or if you want to connect to your internal server, it's very easy to do that without having a developer come into the picture. And that's a real uh, like superpower, because not everyone has developers, not everyone is very technical in nature. If you're running an e-commerce business, I don't expect you to hire 5 different developers for running a Shopify store, right? So I should be able to provide you these no-code automations. And that is what we have made possible through webhooks. With Pabbly Connect, you can connect a lot of your support tools. You can connect any number of payment gateways. All of those things can be done. So anytime you come up to us with an integration request, just check whether Pabbly already has it or not. If Pabbly has a connect with that tool, then Cheerio should be easily be able to integrate with it within 1 hour, right? We talked about WhatsApp flows, which are forms within WhatsApp. We can also talk about WhatsApp catalog and payments, and then we'll move to Instagram inbox. Okay, so let me just get into it. Just give me a second. Chetan, meanwhile, if you can be kind and send me a WhatsApp flow message uh, from the inbox to my number, then I could show it later. Just try doing that. Yeah,
Nishant, one like form link, right?
not the form link. Go to the inbox page on Cheerio and send me a template
Okay,
called.
okay, got it.
Yeah. So first of all, we'll talk about the Cheerio wallet, right? So now we have started converting your balances and credits into wallet. Don't worry, there is a lot of room for confusion here. We understand that how will your credits get uh, converted into balance. So for that, whatever your WhatsApp pricing was agreed upon, right? Uh, that would be basically your wallet value. Like for example, if you had 5,000 WhatsApp credits in your account, then and let's say the rate quoted to you was maybe 1 rupees, right? So you will get 5,000 rupees worth of wallet balance already. It will be converted that way. Similarly, let's say if SMS was quoted at you for 20 paise, right? So and you have 1,000 credits, then you will get another 200. Now, email credits are not covered in wallet because email is still being followed in a credit structure. We'll migrate it at a later point. But all of this is again very transparent in nature. You can come to us with questions, and it is designed to help you so that you can be self-sufficient in terms of recharging. You never run out of balance. We also enabled mechanisms where you can do auto top-ups and auto recharges if required, right? You can use UPI, credit card, or debit card, and it will really help you keep running your store or your messages without the fear of running out of credits. We'll go a little bit deeper into this at a later point of time, but let me talk about the next feature, embeddable forms. Yeah, so you can create a whole form just like Google form or type form inside Zero itself, and you can create it in an embeddable format. So it can then be placed as a simple script on your website, on a landing page, or even in the form of a pop-up. And you can exactly tell after how many seconds should that pop-up open. So for example, if 100 people come to your website, right, uh, it's possible that almost 50% of them will just bounce off, right, after 5 seconds. So you would want to put a 5-second pop-up in place and just collect their contact info before they go. It will really help you improve your conversion, and a lot of our customers are seeing great results. Then you can also, based on the form import, you can send a WhatsApp immediately with your catalog or a PDF of your offerings. If you're a real estate company, you can send the whole brochure. If you're a catalog, if you're a commerce company running on Shopify or WooCommerce, you can send the whole catalog, right? So you can do a lot of things, and you can send retaining messages over a year. So you can actually send them a WhatsApp today, and after 6 months you can send them an email. Or after 1 month, let's say you are selling a product like maybe eggs, right? Now everyone gets runs out of groceries after every 2 weeks, right? So after 2 weeks, you can put an automation that automatically my catalog for groceries should go to that person again, right? So that's the power of it. You can drive a lot of repeat revenue using it. And of course, there will be a shareable link, and you will get a download button where you can collect all of the responses. In terms of webhooks, a lot of our customers are enterprises or mid-market. They have their own servers, they have their own uh, websites, and they have a technical team. But the technical team may not always be free. Similarly, if you are running on Shopify or other places, right, you may have a webhook given by Shopify that this is your production webhook, and webhooks are basically ways to notify different applications about a certain event. For example, if a message is received to me on Instagram, Cheerio knows that. But does your server know that? No, probably not, right? If I get a new message on WhatsApp, that's a webhook. Again, Cheerio knows that, but does your database know that? Or does your Google form know that? Right? It won't, right? So, but you can just add the webhook and add the event, and it will start working in a no-code fashion. You just need to copy paste stuff and press a few buttons, and suddenly you don't need a developer and 1 lakh rupees in custom development cost to make it happen, right? Again, Pabbly Connect. Pabbly is a beautiful tool. We also use Pabbly quite a lot. It's a much cheaper alternative to Zapier. It comes with a lifetime subscription, which is like, I think 30,000 rupees for lifetime. That's pretty crazy. And if you buy it once, you can take care of all of your integration needs. There are also much cheaper packages like 1,000 rupees per month packages available with Pabbly. They are not a partner. We are not promoting them, but they are a great tool. And if you're working with a lot of different tools like HubSpot or Zoho or Google Sheets, and you really want everything to be connected together, then Pabbly is your best bet. So Cheerio also connects to Pabbly, and it's very easy to collect information or get payment updates from Razorpay, for example, or from Stripe, or any sort of Google form entry, any sort of new additions to your Google Drive. You can maybe send your invoices on WhatsApp without writing a lot of code or any code at that matter, right? And that is the power that Chilo brings with its Fably integration. WhatsApp flows, right? I think it has been live for quite some time on Cheerio, about 1 year, but it's been a feature that uh, people are not using very frequently. So we thought that we should definitely talk about this. So WhatsApp flows really helps you collect information in a very structured manner, right? You can actually build a whole form. You can make it look like your UI, and the whole website sort of loop opens on WhatsApp itself, right? So if you're a company like BFSI company that's trying to understand whether a person is good enough to give loan to, right? So you can actually do these automations very quickly and understand whether that person is credit worthy or not. Or if you are somebody who's like an educator and you want to know that which course are these people interested in, so you'll have to correct name, email, the course, maybe have they done an MBA or not, and other such custom things, right? Now you can ask these questions one by one on WhatsApp, but that's not a great experience, right? Or you can send them to a Google form or even a Cheerio form, but again, that's taking them out of WhatsApp, right? So what if you could get that input in the form of a form on WhatsApp itself, right? It's very easy to do and you can download it easily. Yeah. Yeah, WhatsApp catalog, right? Like it's a brilliant feature for anybody running a Shopify, WooCommerce store, any sort of e-commerce stores. Or even if you're running it on your own website, you can just create a catalog on Facebook Commerce Manager. Cheerio can help you connect it to it very quickly, and then all of your products are ready to be shown on Cheerio. So you can actually send catalog messages in this form. This is a carousel form, or you can send it in a catalog form as well. We'll show that. Now WhatsApp payments is also picking a lot of steam. So if you have Razorpay or PayU as your payment gateway, then you can very quickly connect WhatsApp payments to your systems, and you can collect payments on WhatsApp directly, and it will be transacted through Razorpay. There is no additional uh, transaction charges. I mean, whatever your gateway is taking 2% or 1.5%, that's all the charges that you will get. But at the same time, you will be able to get the customer to not just see your catalog or learn about your products, but also get them to directly pay on WhatsApp. So uh, in 6 7 months, mark my words, going to a website will not be that common. People will probably go to the business's WhatsApp number and do a WhatsApp payment there itself. So start using it because it's a brilliant tool and you can actually put a review and pay and collect uh, payments very quickly. Now, if you also have a subscription business, or if you are in a category where people buy again and again, like for example, I mentioned grocery, right? Or let's say, for example, healthcare, right? So in these cases, you may have a repeat, right? And you can actually do a sort of a subscription automation directly on WhatsApp. And it's the power of it, right? I mean, WhatsApp is no more a tool just for sending messages like SMS. And that is why I really strongly suggest that don't treat it as a bulk marketing tool. If you use it as a bulk marketing tool, if you buy a database outside somewhere, and it's not your database, and you are expecting that you will send 10,000s of messages and you will get a lot of sales, it's not going to happen. Your number will get blocked. But if you start using these tools, even with 100 customers, even with just 100 contacts, you will get maybe 5 sales every month. It's possible. And every month you can keep building upon that 100 customers base, right? You can run click to WhatsApp ads that Cheerio supports on Meta. With just 30, 40 rupees, you can get a lead on click to WhatsApp very easily. And those leads will buy from you. And database guys, they will just block you, right? So a typical database in India for let's say 1 lakh people will cost you maybe 10,000 rupees, right? But it will not give you any result except getting you blocked. If you're ready to spend that 10,000 rupees on click to WhatsApp ads on Facebook Ads Manager, I can guarantee that you will easily get 300, 400 very good leads, out of which 10 people will definitely buy. So you can do the math, right? Whether you want to go and buy a bulk database or you want to run click to WhatsApp ads, right? And with payments and with catalog, it's very easy to convert that steady stream of people clicking on your WhatsApp into a revenue, right? And finally, Instagram inbox, right? Instagram inbox, we were getting quite a lot of queries from brands that are e-commerce in nature. Their product is a little bit beautiful in nature, right? You could say that when I'm selling grocery, this is not beautiful, but when I'm selling shoes or watches or sunglasses, right? Probably people will find my Instagram post really likable and they'll DM me there and ask for how much can I get this product for, right? Stuff like that. So all of your, if you're getting a lot of Instagram DMs, right, you can use Cheerio and you can add multiple agents that can reply to these conversations. Obviously, you can't share your Instagram login details with every agent or every employee you have, but you can create an agent login for them on Cheerio, right? And that way you can sort of uh, automate Instagram DMs. Now, one thing to note, DMs currently work in a manual fashion. The automation part of it is currently being worked on, and soon chatbots will also be available on Instagram. Yeah. Like I mentioned, Instagram automation is going to come. LinkedIn also, we are planning in the next 2 to 3 months, and Shopify and WooCommerce Analytics, which will help you figure out how much money actually are you making extra with Cheerio. So these things are coming. There are also helper guides for you. Uh, we'll share this deck so you can click on these links and figure out how to use all of these products. And as you might know, we also have a YouTube channel where you can go and subscribe and quickly uh, see videos on how to do things. At the same time, there's always customer support. You can book Calendly links of our customer support agents. And it's very easy for you to do these things. Now, I have said thank you. I've gone to this slide, but I would like to actually take the next 4 5 minutes and show you things in action, right? So I think you can see my Cheeto dashboard now. Now you can see the wallet option, right? You can add a balance very quickly. You can have certain balance selectors. You can also have like a recharge button that can easily take you. And you can also set up auto reminders and auto recharge if you want. It's very easy to do. It uses Razorpay and it's just much more convenient, right? Rather than reaching out to our team and figuring out how to get a recharge done. Like I mentioned, we have WhatsApp, email, SMS as certain uh, channels that we support. We also have Shopify WooCommerce. Facebook leads can be synced through Ads Manager. You can also bring in leads from CSV files, and you can broadcast campaigns using automations as well, right? Now I talked about embeddable forms first, right? So let me show you how to create an embeddable form. Like I've already created this one here. So,
Nishant, registration form copy.
yeah. So as you can see, this was the registration form that you might have seen, right? And it's very easy to create. You can add a body color, you can add a text color, you can also see a preview of it whenever you're creating, right? And you can fill it and see the responses very easily. It's a very drag and drop sort of a nature, and you can create a whole landing page using it, right? So you may want to host this landing page on your website, or you may want to embed it in a pop-up or something like that. So there you get the embeddable form code. You can this is also pop-up form code where you can add like it should appear after 2 seconds or 5 seconds or 15 seconds, right? So that kind of delay can be added. You can upload your logo, your header images. You can change the font based on which brand, which font really works with your brand, right? And you can add a stuff like phone, email. These are, you can make it mandatory, and these are validations. Okay, so like if somebody is putting a wrong email, then the error will come up. You don't have to worry about it. Now we are also, I think a lot of you have sort of experienced the form, but if you have not, right, like we are doing a Cheerio webinar again. Uh, Chetan, have you put the dates in the webinar form yet, or are those based on the current
No,
webinars?
no. That will be adding. We will be adding that later on.
Yeah. So probably we'll share this with you afterwards once we have finished configuring it. But this is a form for the next webinar. We'll also release the dates for it very soon. We intend to do this at least twice a month so that you are always in touch with the product. Now, talking about the Instagram inbox, it's very easy to load, and you can see replies to your stories. You can see people who are replying or talking to you. It's very easy to send images, receive images. You can do all sorts of automations. In terms of catalog, you can connect your meta catalog here. You can sync the catalog. You can see all of the products here. You can set up payments also. As you can see, I am getting a lot of Razorpay payments, right? So I can do a payment setup very easily. Just I can go to catalog and then payments, and there's a guide here that can help you. You may have to do a little bit of configuration with your payment gateway, but it's very easy to do. As you can see, Razorpay and Payu both are supported. Uh, Now, in terms of automation, I just talked to you about the workflow, right? Now, I think we have talked about workflow in quite a lot of detail in the past, but it's basically a drag and drop builder. You can send an email. Uh, just going back to this QR code, right? So if you can scan it again, right? Let me just make it slightly bigger. Just scan this QR code. I think you should be able to experience the feature very well. So if you click on it, it will go to a WhatsApp link. You can just open it and then send the message. I want to check out webinar features. Now, when you do that, it will start our workflow. Now, building such a workflow is quite easy to do. You can just create sort of an incoming WhatsApp node, and then you can add multiple features. What we have done here is we have basically added ways to for you to test out the carousel, an embeddable form, even sending an email just from WhatsApp. It's very easy to do, and then showcasing your catalog, showcasing e-commerce integrations. You can also do GPT on WhatsApp. Actually, deploy OpenAI on WhatsApp. So we've got this assign GPT node. It's a it's a premium feature that does not come with any of the plans because you have to train your agent. But in case you are interested in something like that, it will definitely work wonders for you, right? So yeah, that's about how Cheerio has been helping you guys, and it will keep helping you guys with new features. And if you want to know a little bit more about any feature, you can definitely connect with me. My email ID is nishant@cheerio.in. And we'll definitely be doing this webinar again. So I think we have only about 10 minutes left.